Misty Marris has been following this one for us. This was a pretty quick trial, I think. The jury only deliberated a few hours here. Are you surprised by the verdict, or does it track what you thought, what tea leaves you read?
Yeah, I'm not surprised by the verdict because Adams, the alleged victim in this case, had a really tough time on cross-examination, Hallie. This case was all about timeline. This alleged altercation happened on December 2nd. It wasn't reported until December 16th. The defense was able to effectively present witnesses that said that they did not see anything, that there was no indication that this altercation happened. They were able to use video of the alleged victim on December 9th, right in between that time, having fun on a trip in New York. Basically, they were really able to attack credibility and say that these allegations were a part of a scheme to try and elicit money, and that credibility attack really was effective by the defense. So I'm not surprised to see this. Remember, no other evidence was at play. This was largely based on Adams and her testimony alone. So it was really whether or not the jury believed her side of the story.
What do you make, Misty, of Diggs' decision not to take the stand in his own defense? He had the option to, and he didn't.
He certainly did. And I would have thought that maybe he would accept that Adams' testimony was not good for the prosecution. So when the defense is able to effectively cross-examine, get those credibility issues out in front of the jury, it's often not worth the risk to actually put the defendant on the stand. It could actually upset what is already really, really effective testimony by a witness for the prosecution. And remember, the defense never has to testify, and all they've got to do is raise reasonable doubt. So I think it was a very strategic decision that was made, given the way that the prime witness, the Adams testimony, played out. Keep in mind, Hallie, even the prosecution during closing arguments had to admit to the jury and say she was evasive, she was combative, but you should believe her anyway. That's never a good sign.
Misty Marris, thank you very much for breaking that down for us. Appreciate it.